Hi everyone. Today we learn about the power of inside. I'm not talking about your bones. I'm not talking about your muscles. I am talking about the inner strength that you carry with yourself. I'm talking about the detachment that you have from the situation to overpower the situations. I'm talking about the strength that you have or the faith that you deal with every day to overpower the unrealistic possibilities in your life. So let's talk about making something real that others can't see. So the first step is, how do you see what others can't see? That is the thought, that is the idea that you get, and that is the chain of thought that you're getting. Where are you receiving the chain of thought? Magic. You are setting your mind to a frequency and those thoughts are being received. So as I have said in my earlier videos, if you have set your mind to zero frequency, you are getting divine thoughts. Those are coming to you when your mind is still. That means your senses are still. That means you are zero. Your ego is zero. There is no ego. There is no limitation to yourself. So when you're receiving that divine frequency, you are channeling your thoughts in that direction. You're putting your ideas to work in that direction. Now, that is where you see what the others cannot see. Why? Because the divine thoughts or the thoughts from the self that you are getting, those are unique channel to your frequency, channel to your nature. Now, the second step is to basically implement. To implement, certain level of trust and faith is required. The lesson you are learning here is, do you accept what you have received and are you able to trust and put that and implement that what you're receiving with full force, full faith. Because what is unconventional is not acceptable to every person so easily. And the third thing is, when you are implementing, there might be a lot of problems that would come on the way. So the third thing is, again, are you believing in what you are doing? Are you believing that if something also goes wrong, that is a path basically to set everything right? Because you are on the track, but the detours would occur. So the detours occur because by repetition or by changing the way, we find new solutions. We refine the things that were implemented before. So what I'm trying to say is, without trust and your belief system, nothing can work in this world. So the fundamental is trust and belief. So to implement what only you can see and what others cannot see will make you unconventional. And to become unconventional, do the unconventional. Basically, turning off your mind. When the knob of your mind is tuned to zero frequency, that is why everything comes out to you as a divine vessel and you just do actions. But your actions are tailor-made and custom-made by the divine. And here I'll tell you one more thing is, when you shift your mind to zero frequency, all your senses basically receive everything that is being given to you for your sole purpose. That means your mind is still, absolutely still. It's just flowing. It's not questioning. And even if you have questions, you'll get your answers automatically because your mind is actually zero. So you might think like what I'm talking is literally nonsense. But you might also think that if I tend to do this, I want to see it myself. Is it true or not? So if you do it yourself, you'll understand if I am speaking the truth or I'm speaking something which I have not experienced myself, or I have not seen other people experiencing that, and I'm just saying it out. So I'll not prove you anything here. It's about like this is what happens, and this is how the universe has its flow with the knowledge, and that is how the divine flows into you. So, trust, faith, and belief, these are the three basic fundamentals of how strong and independent and unconventional you are. So, don't try to become unconventional, but just be. And by just be, I mean just put your mind to rest. The more it rests, the more it goes into a state of continuous flow. That is where your unseen world becomes a reality.